Every dog owner knows this sight, a beautiful bed that's become a canvas of dog hair. But the problem isn't just shedding. Each hair has natural oils creating a lipid adhesion that literally glues it to your sheets. This sticky situation is then supercharged by an invisible force, static electricity, turning your bedding into a powerful fur magnet. These two forces are why many so-called pet-friendly fabrics fail, actively pulling and holding on to hair. We will expose the fabrics that surrender to hair, reveal the material champions that repel it, and share the secrets to win the war on fur. So, how do we start fighting back? The number one rule is surface texture. Dog hair needs something to grip. Smooth surfaces offer no anchor points. How do you achieve that smoothness? Look for a high thread count. A count between 400 and 800 creates a tight weave, blocking hair from embedding. This tight weave is why certain cottons excel. Look for percale with its crisp feel, or sateen with its silky finish. Both create a formidable barrier. On the synthetic side, the undisputed champion is microfiber. Its fibers are incredibly fine, creating an ultra-dense surface that hair cannot penetrate. Now, consider the opposite. Fabrics that act like a Velcro suit for dog hair. Velvet, flannel, and loose jersey knits have fuzzy surfaces that are a nightmare. So, the rule is smooth and tight. But why do some fabrics that feel smooth still seem to attract hair from across the room? For that, we need to go deeper. The culprit is static electricity. Friction from you or your pet builds a charge on some fabrics, creating an electric field that actively pulls in dog hair. This explains why dry winter air makes the problem worse. So the ultimate bedding would need to be anti-static. Does such a material even exist? Now let's revisit that other invisible enemy, the oil on the hair. This lipid adhesion is a chemical bond between the greasy coating and the fabric fibers. Think of it as a 1-2 punch. Static pulls the hair onto the fabric, and then lipid adhesion helps it stick there. You have to defeat both. Beyond just hair, these mechanisms also trap dander and dust mites. This is why choosing hypoallergenic bedding is vital for reducing allergens. Now that we understand the enemy, let's look at the materials specifically designed to win this fight. Which fabrics address the weave, the static, and the oils? Remember that question about an anti-static fabric? Meet bamboo. It's naturally anti-static and moisture-wicking, creating a surface that actively repels hair. For the ultimate hair repellent surface, consider an unconventional choice: leather or high-quality faux leather. Hair simply rests on top and wipes away. Looking for durability? Other dense materials like canvas, moleskin, or even denim on a duvet cover work. Their tight weave is too compact for fine hairs. So your top choices are high thread count cotton, microfiber, bamboo, and for ultimate repellency, leather. But choosing the right material isn't always straightforward. There are common marketing traps and nuances you need to know. Let's return to thread count. While 400 to 800 is great, be wary of counts over 1,200. This is often a marketing gimmick, using thinner, weaker threads. Even with the best fabric, you'll still see some hair. A simple strategy is camouflage. Choose bedding colors that match your dog's fur, or a busy pattern. Of course, the best defense is a good offense. No bedding material can overcome a dog that isn't regularly brushed. Daily grooming tackles shedding at the source. You've picked the perfect material. Now, how do you maintain it? There are laundry tricks that directly target the science we just discussed. Here is the most powerful hack. Before you wash, put your bedding in the dryer. Run it for 10 minutes on a no-heat setting. The lint trap catches the hair. Remember lipid adhesion, the oily bond? You can fight it in the wash. Add a half cup of white vinegar to the rinse cycle to help fibers release the trapped hair. And to fight the static magnet effect, use a dryer sheet in the final drying cycle. It reduces static, making clean bedding less likely to attract new hair. So the perfect cycle is pre-dry to loosen, wash with vinegar to release, and dry with a sheet to repel. This system directly counters hair's main weapons. It's a two-part solution. Choose a material with a tight, smooth weave like microfiber or bamboo. Then use a maintenance routine that breaks hair's grip. We've learned that static and oils are the real enemy. We've identified the champion fabrics. And we have the pre-dry and vinegar hacks to keep them clean. You are no longer just buying sheets. You are choosing a defense system against dog hair. You now have the knowledge to select and maintain it like a pro. This means less time cleaning, less stress, and a cleaner, more comfortable space for both you and your pet to enjoy. What's your go-to bedding for fighting dog hair? Share your favorite fabric or a hack we missed in the comments below.